I'm gonna wait the 7 seconds before I start talking about this because I want to post it on my other platform, and I'm gonna season my words heavily. Okay, let's go. Why in the fuck? Cause let's talk about food stamps. Let's talk about food stamps, y'all. I done had help when my boys was coming up, and I worked heavily. Right? Got with too. Women, infant, and child. For they can get their meal. I had twins. So when I became able to do for myself, I got off of that. I even had to pay for school lunch. It went from free to reduced to full payment. I had to pay for school lunch for my kids. And either if I ain't have the money, I would send them to school with food, or they had their lunch money, whatever. After a while, I know food stamps is supposed to sustain us until we can get better. Cool, that's cool. But y'all motherfuckers on here talking shit, talking about taxpayers, we paying this. Stop playing. Stop playing. So tell me this though. If the taxpayers, if it's coming out of the taxes, right, to help pay for food, why is it stopped then? Because it damn sure came out of our check. Your check. So why has it stopped when the taxpayers pay the FICA and all these other taxes and shit, they deductions they take out of their check? Why you cutting food stamps off then if the taxpayers paid it? Why we ain't have a say in it? Because I was a working class parent. I worked since I was 13 fucking years old. Have always been a worker. Have always brought in a check. Never have I ever been on assistance without having a job. I've always had a job. So if we still paying taxes in our check, then why the fuck is it cut off? Where the fuck is the tax money? Where is that allotted? That allotment, that allotted money is to go to help people, right? Help whatever the fuck. Where's it at? Why is it stopped? Why do you have any say so in that when the taxpayers pay it? Where the money at? Where's it? For the whole month, all these thousands of people getting food stamps, EBT, SNAP, whatever the fuck y'all call it now. Where is that money at? Is we gonna get our money back in our check for that this whole month? And they talking about December too. Where the money at? Get back. Give me back my shit. Give me back my money. Get the taxpayers back their money. The fuck? Who is it? Like, and then I sit up here and think, y'all, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but it's some real shit. It always said that the rich will get richer and the poor will be poor. But the meek will inherit the earth. These people up here eating lobster, shrimp, they ain't worried about food. The ones up there. And I ain't even talking about the government. I'm talking about the millionaires and the trillionaires and the billionaires. They eating well for Christmas and Thanksgiving. The fuck? They sitting up there like, no, it ain't too many millionaires or people with money enough where they don't have to feel what we feeling. Why they ain't talking? You want to know why? Because they eating shrimp and lobster and scallops, bitch. They ain't worried about how they dookie gonna come out, solid or mushy. They not worried about none of that. Cause at the end of the day, they gonna get theirs. They gonna eat. You don't hear too many people with money like these actors, actresses. They quiet. Wanna know why they quiet? Cause they sitting up there eating shrimp with butter, bitch, garlic butter, and we sitting up here trying to worry about a bag, a fucking thing of bologna. It's $2.99 for some fucking bologna. Don't piss me off. That is crazy to me. And they need to start certain ones. I'm not saying all of them, but where y'all at? Oh, y'all ain't gonna speak up because y'all got money, right? Y'all got money. Y'all ain't got to worry about us little peons down here at the bottom. But guess what? We gonna be at the top sooner or later. Y'all cancel Christmas, cancel Thanksgiving. Period. You starve. You starve the flu. Starve these motherfuckers just like they starving us. Yeah, we got to go back to the old days. But see, me, I'm a country girl. I know how to get me a bag of beans, pinto beans, and a piece of ham, hot and ham. Put it up in there, and it'll last all day. You eat it like that, and then you gonna make some chili out of it, and then you can make some rice and put that up. Stop playing with me. I'm never gonna be that. But for the people that don't know that, because I used to do that when I was coming up, baby. What we going through now, certain folk, if you a country bumpkin, you know how to eat off the land. You know how to live. It's like we going in reverse. We going in reverse. We're going backwards. I ain't got much more to say about it. But give us our money back. Because that's what it was supposed to be used for. You do not get to... That's crazy to me. Y'all go get y'all some beans, potatoes, rice. If you got to eat beans and rice, at least you ate. And drink some water. Honey, we rationing over here. It sounds crazy, but the people with money, they could care less. Because they sitting on top of theirs every day. And we struggling to maintain for our kids, for ourselves, y'all. We can't even get protein. That's crazy. I went in the store and walked back out. Fucking a small roll of hamburger meat is $7. That don't sound like a lot, but it is when you think about how many people you got to feed. You make 2 patties out of that one little roll, bitch. The fuck? Okay. I had to say that. But for all y'all motherfuckers out there talking shit about food stamps, you telling me you ain't never had food stamps? And the ones that be talking shit look like they from the hillbilly South. Bitch, I know you done had a food stamp. You remember when they were purple, green, brown? Oh, yes. It just pisses me off. I could say more, bitch. But it's my money platform. We're going to win in the end. The meek will inherit the earth. Watch.